So the rest of the month on Thursdays, come visit us in the city of Tonawanda. We are on page, let me just grab the book real quick.
Book too. Let's see it.
45.
Okay.
In the open garden book, and our garden is open 2 to 6. And we are also open in the city of Tonawanda Garden Walk. On Friday, July 18th, the garden is open from 8:30 to 11, so it's under the lights. Completely changes the space.
I bet it's
really
magical.
Beautiful. It's
Yeah.
really pretty. And then July 19th, our garden is also open from 10 until 4.
So what you don't get to see here, you're going to be able to see if you can come to any of those garden walks. Okay, I'm going to just give you a quick look around because like every place else, there's stuff everywhere. And it's so fun. And it just doesn't matter what someone brings them or what they find. Jody and Dean put it in where they're in their gardens somewhere. All right, so we have 2 questions to grow on before we leave you today. And please both answer them because you may have your own individual answers. The first question is, if you could only plant, well, wait, before I ask that real quick, your plants, have you purchased them? Do you start them from seed at all? Like, or do you go to a greenhouse? Do you do it online? How do you forest this garden?
Most things, either someone gives us or we go to garden centers. But Jody started actually growing some stuff from seed this year.
Does that matter to you? Do you think it will make you feel differently about the plant when you started it from
I'd be
seed?
very excited when it comes from seed. I did some zinnias this year, and he was a little disappointed. He goes, they're never going to be ready by the time it's garden walk, but it still gives me joy. And I'm starting to get a few little
And you did
buds
the
from
Cosmos
it.
last
And
year.
yeah, and the
that came back.
Cosmos are
coming back.
great.
Yeah.
So it does. It brings me joy when they come. From
And
seed,
isn't that
of
the whole
course.
point? Is
Yes.
that not the whole point?
Yeah.
Okay. 2 questions to grow on. If you could only grow 3 plants, what would they be?
I have really grown to love, and it's only been over the past few years. I'm sorry I didn't start sooner. I love hydrangeas. I just think they come back every year, and the different varieties out there are absolutely wonderful. So
That's one.
So we talked about it, coleus.
Why?
We just love it. You know, it's just a great plant. So many varieties, so many different sizes. It's just beautiful.
And it's changed in that when I was a kid growing up, my mother had them, but they were only for shade. Now
Oh, yes.
they've created strains that can go anywhere.
Right. Yep.
Very fun.
Right.
All right, so that's 2. Obviously, this is a group answer. So
Yeah,
what's
we
number
talked
3?
about it. And we talked. Well, we kind of went back and forth about this because she said hostas. Same thing. Very versatile.
It's a great filler,
Yeah.
It
you know,
is.
in your garden, because gardening is expensive, let's face it. We're always fighting something, whether it be, you know, the little critters, the insects, or the weather. Hostas are really pretty forgiving.
Yeah.
Except for the deer. And I don't know about here,
No,
but in
we're
East
good.
We
We're good.
don't.
how do you not have deer eating your
They
stuff?
walk in the front once in a
Live
while,
on the
but
rose
they've
bushes.
never found the garden in the
How does
They
that
haven't found the salad
happen? You are so blessed. All right, so plant number 3.
For me, I love Ganzia.
What is that?
It's an annual. There's some on the table back over there, and there's some in the back
Flowering.
there. Yeah, it's flowering. It's got kind of cool leaves. It's
He
kind
does like that.
I do just love that plant.
It opens and closes.
Yeah.
You know, evening it closes back up, and
Nice.
in the morning it
All right, and I'm going to ask you to answer this separately. Even if you talked about it and you have if you got one answer. Gardening advice. And I think there's so many people that look at what you've done and think, oh, I could never do this. And there are people who've done more and say, oh yeah, that's really nice. Your best gardening advice.
I'm going to say we are definitely trial by error gardeners for sure. But I have really enjoyed going on Facebook, Western New York Gardens, and following advice people have given.
And has it helped you?
I'm going to say we have kept the Japanese beetles at bay.
I got to find your, we have to
So,
talk.
What I read last year is you treat for grubs in the spring. I don't understand how that works, but I asked Dean to do it this year, and I have not seen one Japanese
Shh,
beetle.
don't say it too loud.
I know.
Because
Don't
they're
tell
starting to
them.
come
Don't
around
tell
at my
them.
place. Yeah. Dean, best advice.
I would say, don't be regimented in what you do. You know, just it's your garden. Don't follow anybody. You can get ideas from other people, but just make it your garden. That's how. I mean, our garden is definitely different than pretty much any other garden we've seen.
I've never seen one like it. Even Jim Charlier, and his is outstanding. Don't get me wrong, but yours has its own unique
Yeah,
spin.
I mean, our mix. Because we always tell people we don't have a garden. We have a yard. because we have so many items that are mixed in with our garden.
Right.
You know, that just makes it unique.
The stuff.
The
stuff.
stuff, exactly.
And that's what's so fascinating is that as gardeners, you know, I expected to hear a lot of people saying very regimented in plants and only do
Yeah.
stuff. Real gardeners have stuff. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Well, listen, thank you again. This has been awesome. You've started our Wednesday on the best possible way with joy, with just joy, natural joy.
Thanks for coming.
You're welcome. All right.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah. No, so I'm going to say goodbye and say thank you for watching. I also have to give a shout out this morning. I can't do these without the support of my family and friends. And today, especially, I give a shout out to Chris Galvin, a family friend who lent me his car so I could get here. So thankful, grateful, blessed. Have a great Wednesday. Talk soon.